Hey guys, so we are headed home in the car. Jeremy's driving. I'm gonna take a nap in a little while. So we rode Cosmic, which was super fun. We got the Burnin' one.
Disco Inferno.
Disco Inferno.
It's a good one. It's a really good one.
It's not bad.
We're still missing September.
I was completely fine. I did keep my head straight the whole time, so I kind of didn't look around. I did look at the screens a little bit. I did look at the moon. Like, a lot of people say don't look at the moon. I looked at the moon. I was fine. I think it helped, too, that I've ridden it so many times that I knew what was coming. So then when they were like, Rocket, get us out of here, like, I was like, okay. And then, like, when we passed the Milky Way, it was super cool. It was just super cool. So I was like, okay. Like, I think my anxiety had me more nervous that I was not going to be okay. But I was. I don't think if, like, we had a Lightning Lane and a virtual, I don't think I could, like, ride it back to back. But I felt completely fine riding it. So then we went to Remy after that, and I pretty much had to close my eyes most of the time. Yeah, it was just, and then when I got off, I felt a little dizzy, so I was like, and we were leaving anyways to, like, leave. So I was like, even if we were supposed to go ride another ride, at that moment, I would have probably been like, nah, give me a second or so. So, you know, it's good to know that if we came and we just popped in, I can ride Cosmic and be okay. And now that I've ridden it, the anxiety won't have me so bad. I'll just be like, okay,
so you were saying
riding it again.
So if we were going to Epcot for the day, and we knew we were only riding Cosmic, you would not wear a patch. But if we knew we were riding Cosmic and Remy, you would?
Right.
Okay.
And if we were, like, going to Hollywood and then we were riding Rockin', and that's what I kept telling myself. I'm like, okay, I should be fine. I've totally ridden Tower of Terror without my patch. Now there's times where I'm like, when it's going up and down, I'm like, okay, stop, I'm done. And then it stops, which is super cool. And then I'm like, okay, like, if we had to go ride Rockin', I'd be like, no. And there's a lot of times I'm like, all right, I'll pick one or two when we're together if I don't have my patch on. Now, if I have my patch on, I can ride everything and anything. So, but it's just good to know, like, it makes me happy, I guess.
We completely unexpectedly rode.
Oh.
We unexpectedly went to Epcot today.
Right.
That was never supposed to happen. We were supposed to wake up this morning and go home, but it was such a ridiculously magical weekend that
eating popcorn out of Mickey.
We could go. Our friends were able to go to Epcot now because they're pass holders again.
Super fun. So we're gonna head home and we have to record.
Yeah,
I have to get ready to work tomorrow.
We're gonna break this weekend up into 2 episodes. Do one focusing on the Halloween party, and then we'll do another one focusing on Coronado and Kronos Club and today's trip and all that type of stuff. So those will be coming this Tuesday and Friday.
Amy, depending on what, like, you can ride, like, if you can ride Rockin' without being fine, I think you'll be fine on Cosmic. I really do. It's nice to ride it without a patch to kind of, I hate hearing things. Like, when Jeremy tells me, like, oh, they put in extra trash bags and people have, like, but my motion comes more, I think, from the movement and the 3D rides, and then, like, being or not being in a front seat of a car when we're driving, like, in the mountains or whatever. So, well, sometimes almost anywhere.
I was fine on everything.
Of course you were.
For now. I know it can change as you get older. I hope it never does.
Yeah. So there we have it. What else? Is that it?
Yeah.
They had no Halloween stuff.
No, none at Epcot. I just don't think you're going to get there because they don't do anything for Halloween. Yeah, we are going back to Mickey's Not So Scary September 30th.
Mm-hmm.
We're super excited about that. Our friends were able to renew their passes, which we did not think they would be able to because they were 6 days past their renewal date. And Mary Catherine definitely made some magic there, which is why we ended up at Epcot today. We thought we were just going to get up and head home because they didn't have passes anymore. So we got all that happening yesterday along with Mickey's Not So Scary. We went and talked to them about that, and they were like, pick a date. Here you go. You're going back.
They were
so
hesitant, though. They were very hesitant to do that.
Yes, it was very hesitant at first.
But, Heather, it is only a 2-hour drive. It showed 2 hours and 2 minutes when we pulled up Waze. And right now it says 1 hour and 47 minutes. So estimated arrival time is 3:25. So not bad.
We like to get home and have the day. It was the one reason.
Well,
I did change our mocktail and a movie to next Sunday because otherwise we were going to get home at 3:30, unpack, record. It was going to be like 6 o'clock, and we wouldn't have even had a chance just to take.
And I have to work all day tomorrow.
Yeah.
The kids have school tomorrow, so it's just, you know.
That'll work out better that way. We can relax a little.
Yeah. That'll be nice.
Yeah, other than that, we head back in 3 weeks. Less than 3 weeks, we'll be doing our first day at the Swan. We've done the Dolphin.
Looks fine.
But that's going to be super fun. We're going to have a great group. We've got a reservation for 10 at Topolino's that Saturday night with a whole bunch of awesome Wonderland crew people. That's going to be super fun. Apparently, we kind of have our own little private room. So that should be neat. So, yeah. That's 3 weeks now will feel like forever when we just went back-to-back weekends.
Yep.
Right? But this, I gotta say...
But it might be nice.
It might be nice. This trip is up there. Like, up there. Obviously, getting some upgrades is awesome. But the way things worked out with the party tickets, with their annual passes, like, just hanging with our friends. And we've known Ashley and Karen for a little while. They live right in our neighborhood around the corner. But we haven't really been, like, friends for that long. So it was really cool to get away with them and do this. We were already talking about like, all right, next time we need an adults only trip. So
Teresa, we went to the Halloween. Oh,
and we're back.
So Teresa, we went to the party the other night, and it rained. They cut the Hocus Pocus show short.
So we never saw
it again. Fireworks went off a lot later than expected, and the parade went off. No Headless Horseman, which it was wet. You can't do that to the horse, which was fine. I love that part, but that's fine. But because there was only one parade, it was so busy that, and I'm so short, I could barely see. So we were told.
We didn't think anything of it. We had a good time.
It was fine.
We were a little disappointed, but it's not like we left there like that was horrible or anything. We just kind of went on our way and went back and went to bed.
But we were, what's the right word? It was suggested that we go talk to guest experience, which I usually don't do because it wasn't like
it was
Disney's
horrible
fault
either.
It wasn't right. It was weather. But a lot of people were getting things that we heard that I was like, all right, you know what? My daddy taught me, it doesn't hurt to ask. They can either say yes, no, or maybe. And in this case, we got Ricky, which he was very hesitant. He asked me, like, why didn't you come the night of? And I'm like, I mean, we had a 7-year-old that was exhausted with us, and like there was lines, which I'm sure there was. I did not see, but I know a lot of people were. I mean, in fact, somebody was saying that somebody was mad because the Headless Horseman didn't run the parade, and that was it. And I'm like, okay, that's not something to be upset about.
And you explained everything to him, just the way you explained it to them, because he did say, he's like, the fireworks still went off, the parade still happened, and then Rhonda was like, it did, but we couldn't even see it because it was so crowded, and it was this and that, and so then he was very cool and was like, all right, well, let's pick a date. So then we had to pick a date like on the spot, and we already knew we were going to be there at the end of, we didn't see any characters, we didn't get any photo pass. So we already knew we were going to be there for DizCon at the end of September. So we were like, September 30th?
Yeah. But he
so-
said the end of this month, which was the 30th, I believe.
Okay.
And then he pretty much said anytime in September. So that's when he was like September 30th, and then we asked our friends, and yeah, so we got 5 tickets. But he did specify very heavily if it rains, if it happens, and if it, like, I mean, like, they could have shut down everything.
Yeah.
But
they
they
really
didn't.
did their best to put stuff
They
on.
did.
I mean, I thought they did a good job.
So if it happens again and then we miss, like, let's say just torrential downpours and they can't do anything, then I hate to say it, we're done. Which I am very grateful and thankful.
Yes, we are. That'll be
So.
super cool. That'll be fun to be able to go back and almost take a little bit of the pressure off. Like, we'll definitely want to see the fireworks again and see the shows and all that stuff, but I think we can plan it out a little better. Once that first rain hit and the Hocus Pocus show got canceled, and then we knew that the parade was probably going to get canceled, I think that was kind of my fault. I just got frantic, and then all my plans went out the window in like 5 seconds, and then I don't feel like we regrouped after that. As far as like, where should we go next? I felt like we kind of all of a sudden
I mean, I think we
just
did
lucked
pretty
into
good.
stuff.
Yeah, I think we did pretty good.
Like, we never even made it into Fantasyland to like trick or treat or anything. So I think, and then I think getting there much later threw us off a little bit too. The only reason we didn't go at 4 like originally planned is because they were going to start serving food at 5 in Kronos Club, and that became our dinner. So we didn't even get to the park till after 6. So we were already like, okay, we already lost a couple hours. So we'll see how it goes next time. I don't know what time we can get there next time. It depends on when we can close down our booth that day at DizCon.
Now we're both pass holders, so technically probably all day.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's right. We could go anytime we wanted. Now they can. So yeah, because Karen and Ashley became pass holders, and that was like a feat of Walt Disney himself, because we were talking to Aaron, and Aaron even made a call or two, and he was like, it doesn't hurt for you guys to ask, but they're usually very strict on these things as far as renewals go, and if they override something, it will alert their manager and all of this. So he was like, but try. But I was not confident at all they were going to be able to renew. I mean, their renewal day was done August 7th because their pass was expired July 7th.
But they were only 6 days late.
Yeah, and Mary Catherine.
Yep. Heather set another makeup application session for Jeremy.
Oh gosh, would we just dress up with the same stuff again?
I don't know.
Maybe we can do something different, but something again that's not too like.
We'll see what
crazy.
we have. I mean, I've got a Sally dress on actually, and I could probably
like a black suit or anything.
do some makeup or something, and I could be Sally. And I got the red hair.
It out. Yep, we'll definitely figure something out.
We'll figure it out.
Into September, in the evening, the weather could be perfect. That will make me feel like it's Halloween. Like, that would be awesome. And hopefully less chances of rain. So.
Yeah. All right. So I might eat a kind bar and take a nap. But yeah. So we'll see you guys soon. Or just swap costumes. Jeremy has a fairy. Yeah. There you go. Andy said that. All right. Bye, guys.